going on, guys? Justin here, back at it again with another video. Today we've got to move around some of the wheels and tires. I got to rotate the tires on the truck, so we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Gloves and holders. Got these gloves off Amazon, the disposable ones. So just loosening it with this for now, and we'll get our torque wrench out. Torque them to spec. That's kind of usually how I do it. I'll like loosen it up with a normal ratchet or a tire iron, whatever I have on hand, and then I'll torque it to spec. I no longer have my power tool because the battery just won't charge anymore. It's so old. So these tires are uneven because when I first got these tires, I didn't rotate them enough. So because I was just so busy, I never really got around to rotating them. I did have a shop rotate them one time because I was just so, like I said, I've been so busy that it's been very hard to get the time and energy to do this. So make sure I have them all loosened up for when I jack up the truck. For that, I gotta clean this up here today. Before I jack it up, so since these tires are uneven, like I explained to you, I'm going to be rotating this one onto this side, and then that one's staying here, and that one's staying there. That would make most sense, I believe, or maybe I'll just rotate them all. I'm just gonna go ahead and rotate them all. It would make most sense. But we'll do like, I'm gonna rotate it like this. So I'm gonna take this one off and throw it on that side. and then we'll throw that one on this side. There's it. Since I enjoy doing this and I got myself for free. If you are watching this, do this at your own risk, and I would highly suggest taking it to someone that knows what they're doing if you do not know what you're doing, because that is how you break studs and strip lugs and whatnot. But obviously I know what I'm doing, so that's why I'm doing it. I also don't like taking it to shops because I took in cars to shops before, and every time I get them back and go to do them myself, I guess one of the rookies got the okay to do it and wound up not torquing them to spec. And they were so freaking tight that they wound up snapping I snapped one of the studs off. Not all of them, just one of them. It was so tight. They over-torqued the crap out of it. So, that being said, I don't like taking it to shops for that reason. So, yeah. The only thing that sucks about taking this stuff off the truck is it takes forever to get these lugs off. So we're going to be sitting here for a little bit. I'm not even going to edit this. You're just going to see this raw, unedited GoPro footage, and I'm just going to put it on the internet for you guys to watch. We're going to have to jack up the truck a little bit, because obviously it's going to put a lot of pressure on the studs if I take all of the studs out. So, I'm just taking a few out, getting them loose. As you can see, and then now that I've gotten them loose, I'm going to go way back over here. I have a box of brand new lugs, but these lugs are perfectly fine, so I'm just gonna keep rocking these. You know, just because, you know, why not? There's no use of changing them out if they are just fine. They're not worn out, so. See, might as well keep the same lugs. No use. hand tools. I can't complain. This takes a little bit more time, but that's okay. Have already put the whatchamacallit there. It's for extra measures. We're gonna throw this rock on the side, just so when I go to jack up the back, and it does, you know, want to move, we've got the rock there. Three times fine. Get on there. Put it higher up. I haven't used this cat jack before, so it's kind of weird. I'm gonna put it up one more. The safety lock. I want to be able to unlock once you go up like this. Unlock it. I'd like to assume. like that. There we go. And then slowly, we'll slowly let it down. I don't like that very much. I don't like that very much, but we'll make it quick. Yeah, I don't like that very much, but make it quick. I like this new jack. It'll be good in emergencies. This is just keep it secure for now. This is what I don't like about the truck, because this isn't long enough to get to the frame, and my farm jack broke, so I just tapped it this way. It's so dangerous. It's off the ground. It's sturdy, it's fine. I'll be okay under it. It ain't going nowhere. Made sure that stand is stable. Nice and stable. Usually I'd stack 2x4s on that floor jack, but it's safer this way. That was very dangerous. I have to bring the air compressor and air them up as well. I'm going to bring my air compressor up here and set it up, and we'll pump it up with air. There we go. Let's get a few of these studs on. I'm going to move on over there. We're going to get that wheel and tire on just in case of it. I know it's not going to drop, I'm just saying. I want to do it quick because that's a 3-ton jack and this truck is 60, it's weighing 2 tons, 6,400 pounds right now, something like that. Just shy under 65. So I'm gonna make this quick. Tighten them up snug. And once I get them snug, we'll grab out the torque wrench, or the torque, you know, the torque to spec, and then after we do the torque to spec stuff, I'm gonna bring the air compressor up. And we're gonna check the pressure on the or get the pressure right in the tires, because I know for a fact that the tire pressure is not correct. Because I have the fronts usually a little pumped up a little more than the rears and all that, so yeah. Get them all nice and snug, lower the truck, and then move them around again. Possibly. We'll see how it also looks when I set these on the ground, because like I said, the left one has the most tread on it. And the left one only has the most tread on it also because, like I said in the beginning, when I first had these tires on, I didn't rotate them enough because I had a bad alignment when I first got these tires. And then I did the front tie rods and tie rod ends and the steering gear. The steering box went out. So we had to replace the steering box, and we replaced all the front end pieces again because I had like 3,000 miles on those pieces. So that's fine. I still gotta find where my torque ratchet wrench is, but for right now, let's just get them snug and on the ground. Cross pattern. You don't really need a cross pattern until you get them nice and tight, good and tight, but honestly, I just do it like this. I just do the crisscross pattern, whether it's, you know, they're tightened, to just and tighten and tighten or not. I always cross switch because it's just what I've always kind of what I've been taught is to cross them. It's the right thing to do. When you do it like this, you get loose. It's just not right. It doesn't always tighten right for some reason. You always want to start patterning them. I've got them hand tight. There's one thing I did also want to check, but I'm not too worried about it, is not too worried about the drums because we also did the drums recently. So it should be fine. There's nothing really to check over there. I don't want to use a ratchet right now because I don't want to strip my threads. So I'm going to get them nice and snug first. Ow. Alright. I'm gonna need a water break, so alright, as soon as I said I was gonna get a drink break and lower the car down from the jacks and the jack stand, my camera died, so we're back with a brand new battery. And what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna go on camera with you guys. So we've already got them nice and snug. So get this under here. Take out the safety lock. Move my arm so I don't hit it on that. There we go. I don't like this jackal too much. Now, all I need to do is get my torque wrench, confirm that I want to switch these tires around. I'm actually going to leave that one there. There's no use of doing that. So, gonna be getting new tires in the fall, so they should last me until then. Now, all I need to do is we'll go ahead there. Here. And I can't remember where I wound up putting my torque wrench. So we're gonna go grab that. So I'll be right back because I also need to sit down and take a minute. I've been doing a lot of the walking today from the scrap metal, so it just kind of wore me out. But I need to get this done. So I'll be right back with you guys once I find that. Got them pretty much to where I need them. So when you use a torque wrench, you never want to go and then torque it back. So always make sure you do it in one thing like this, because when you go back, you can't really tell what torque you're at, if that makes sense. It's never going to be accurate. But I haven't tightened fully enough to where I'd have to worry about it, like, if that makes sense. Let's keep going in that star pattern. Sure, it's locked. Make sure they're snug. Now that I've lowered it down, they need to be snugged a little more. Let's see. Make sure it's tight on there. Yeah, that's right where I want it. Just getting them tight enough to where once I start torquing them down, I don't have to worry about going back and forth with like ratchet and notion, because it's like I said, you don't want to do that with the torque wrench. That's how you break stuff. Alright, it's back to where we were. Go. I hear you. How you doing? I'm making a video. I'll be in a bit. I have to go around and double check every stud. I've kind of already torqued them all down. I'm a freak. Always like to be like 100% certain that I've gotten them all. Got all 8. I've already tightened them down. I just want to check and see how these are looking. Because it's always good to check them over. Yeah, they're all fine. They ain't getting nowhere. I always check them every time I rotate all 4 too. You know, usually it's all 4, but ooga dooga. Yeah, I already got them all. Alright. Always like to give them a little kick too, because I'm a freak. Like I said, I'm a freak, dude. But it's better to be a freak than be like, oh, they're fine. Wheel off mid-drive. So, yeah, that's about it. Let's go ahead and obviously after I drive for about 100 miles, I'll check them over again. But, alright. Let's take it for a spin around the block. Alright. Go. Also, you're probably wondering what I torque my lugs down to. I've always torqued them about 150, 155. And this is what Google says. 140 to 165 foot-pounds. Obviously in the crisscross crisscross pattern. But I usually do 150, 155. We did 155 there because that's what the other two were. And that's what I torqued them to last time. There's still something. I'm still missing something. There's a real truck. I already drove the truck earlier, so she's still cold, but let her circulate for 30 seconds. And I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I pretty much just pop in this thing and go. I'm gonna drive it like a Gramps anyways. So once it's warmer out like this. A good look around. I'm gonna take a picture of it for the thumbnail. Let's see, do I want to take a picture of the tires? Like the wheel and tire right here, like this? Or kind of like do it like this. And that'll be our thumbnail. And then, yeah. Get a little video. I was gonna do like a little like edit, but just do a walk around. Alrighty, guys. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far as always, and until the next one, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.